Matthew 4:10. Tate, lege auto ha Jesus, hupage satana, gegraptai kurion ton theonsu proskuneses, kai auto mano latruses. Here Jesus answers the final temptation of the devil in this narrative. We read, Then Jesus said to him, notice how we have this narrative or historical present with a verb of speech. There we have our indirect object. And Jesus said to him, Depart, right? Go away. This is a present active imperative, second person singular of the verb hupago. Hupago sometimes just means to go without a sense of direction, but it historically did mean to go away, and it often is found still with that meaning in the Koine period. Verbs of motion frequently use the present imperative. So if you wonder why is it present imperative, because it's a verb of motion. Jesus says to him, Go away, Satan, the vocative of Satan, for it has been written, perfect passive indicative third singular, it has been written, The Lord your God you shall worship, and him only you shall serve. Of course, this is a quotation from Deuteronomy 6:13. If you actually look it up in the Septuagint, there are a couple of slight differences. The word mono is not reflected there, right? The word only. And also in the Septuagint, it's the phabeomai, it's the verb fear that's used here rather than proskuneo. We do have two futures, right? We have proskuneses and latruses. Both of those are future active indicative, second person singular. They're imperatival futures. You shall worship. It's interesting, maybe you didn't notice, but normally we expect for the verb proskuneo for it to have a dative object, right? But in this case, it takes an accusative object, right? Kurion and theon are accusative. Sometimes proskuneo does take an accusative object. And here it does. Probably, if you look it up in the Septuagint, the accusative forms are used here with phabeomai, so maybe that's influencing Matthew's choice of the accusative in reporting this event. We don't know, what was it, Greek or Aramaic? What was the language that was being spoken here? But Matthew's reporting accurately what happened. And the verb latruo, to serve, latruo, this last verb here, also, similar to proskuneo, usually takes a dative object, and that is reflected here with the auto. Him alone you shall serve.